Merry, happy, belated Christmas. I'm your host Naldo Addi and welcome back to another exciting episode of Pree Dis Show. This week, we're in halfway tree and as you can see, the place busy people because we're still in the festive period and everybody are trying to grab some last minute stuff for the Christmas period. Zane, so without further delay, we don't know of a whole heap of entertainment and lifestyle content just for you guys. So we're going to kick off the show right now. Let's go. So my side, when I don't know, so we can't have a Christmas period without the hot parties. And one of the baddest part of them for the period was Fanatic. The Pree Dis team was there, so let's check out the highlights.
How you prepare for an event like Fanatic?
Really and truly, I'm really prepare. I just come read the crowd and just play a card. Turn out good, man. One thing Fanatic, they always ram. Always. And it ram from early. Which is a good thing.
What went into putting your set together?
You know, to be honest, I just experimental because I did some transition that just came to me same time, you know, not serious. Just vibes.
Why do you do an event like this?
Just the vibe, the new crowd, you know, the young crowd, introduce them to some new music and all, you know.
What was the high point during your set?
I think it was the last transition that I did with the Eye Water and the other friend on the jackhammer rhythm. Yeah, so I did a little wordplay there.
Tonight you brought your A game. What went into putting together your presentation?
Yo, I just practice, man. Practice non-stop. Because that's something we love, Pree Dis, we love it. So make sure the people get the energy when we have faith. You understand? Yeah man, 180 man, mad.
Really and truly, this is like the first official one, you know. So we have to bring the same energy we always bring to all our events. So big up Fyah man, events are going good, and we just want them to continue the same energy. In all honesty, this is Jamaica, so we know they love the dancehall culture. So we have to give them some high energy international music first, and then we save the dancehall for last. So you could see that them enjoy it. So yeah man, that was the high point of the performance. Yeah man.
On my side, it's break time, but when we return, we'll have our YPree Vox Pop and the Magnum Top 10 chart. Keep it locked.
Eat other snacks when sunshine has the best for you. Nature's best buns are crunchy. The flavor that sings to you. Salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
Yeah. Double the energy, double the vibe, and everything.
Let's load up that. Rhythm that nice, yeah. 777, it a the drink. Yeah, the smoothest premium tasting, better than a bull when it raging. Yes, 777 one with baiting.
Embrace the mix.
Embrace the mix. Embrace the mix.
Campari Red Passion. Embrace the mix. Must be 18 years or older to drink. Drink responsibly.
2025 was filled with ups and downs, but with 2026 fast approaching, we're going to take to the streets for ask the people what are your hopes and dreams for Jamaica for the new year. Let's check out their responses in our YPree Vox Pop.
YPree is brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
My hopes and dreams for Jamaica and Jamaicans is that we realize how strong we are when we come together. And that it's not about separation, it's about uniting. We can move mountains when we come together. And I hope we realize that. And when everything years from now, when everything has settled, I hope we remember that.
My hopes and dreams for Jamaica for the New Year's peace and love and money and relief and recovery and health and strength. And more babies, because them say no baby now born, no more picnic born unless people are dead.
Well, I just hope and pray that people that's going through the roughest right now, don't give up and don't lose hope. You know, life can be seen so cruel at times, but more while it's just a restart. You know, just look at it and that way. Melissa gone with the house, but don't make she gone with a smile too. And don't make she cut with the hope, even though she gone with the home. You understand? We are going to rebuild, we are going to get back better.
To rise, to stand up, to be strong, to be brilliant and resilient as we are usually. We have inspired the world, and a lot of times, you know, when you live close to your family, sometimes there's issues. And I just want us to kind of keep the focus now and realize that we have come together now. Forget those issues. Let's come together and keep on focusing.
The first thing I hope for Jamaica is that we learn to respect each other's right to an opinion and our right to just exist in space. Learn to respect boundaries. Learn to accept people for just who they are without having to put your finger in and dibble. You know, that is it. I think if we learn to do these things, we're fine. Jamaica has all the tools, all of the resources, so we need to be the greatest thing.
For 2026, I want Jamaica to get back to that place where the national anthem and the pledge has us, where we have a responsibility, not just to Jamaica, but for the rest of the world. We have oaths with God. That's why we can't just get away with anything as this nation. This nation is built up by God and under God. Of course, we're going to be rebuilding so much stronger that people will look to this nation and say, oh my gosh, what a resilience, and it will become the standard.
YPree was brought to you by Campari Red Passion.
DJ Mac and Skippa take over the Magnum Top 10 chart. Where are they placed this week? Let's find out. Magnum, champion of dancehall.
Get a you big pimpin', wild crocodile, me know in them.
Nah, give me look now. Trinidad, Jamaica, girl, come here now. Give me look now.
Send me the give me the leads, give me the banger from she answer.
If she not hear that, you look the door where you make her work, you better save that. Love the flow.
Oh, you hitting with the same flow, but from me your ballin', wicked with the Ginto.
Let's get Cali, we have press and we bingo.
Some call to them man where them sign them soul, you will find them for.
They look on the cheat, them and prove me and make people free the street them.
Me know your style to run out and run in, but plug out and plug in, but no good.
Love the kind of girl and I care, and plus a man I give a fight the amount of thing in my ear. So
Alright, my side, we're up on another break, but not to worry. When we return, we'll have our Up Next and the Mixmaster segments. Keep it locked.
When sunshine has the best for you, nature's best buns so crunchy. The flavor that sings to you, salted banana and plantain. Taste the freshness, naturally sweet. The flavor that sings to you.
Ayo, nature's best bunch.
19-year-old trap dancehall artist Galaksi is from Portmore, St. Catherine. He started his musical journey 2 years ago, but we're gonna get some more in our Up Next segment.
Up Next is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine. Take charge.
Geography is uptown browning, astounding, shally astounding.
Galaksi, welcome to the show, my dog. What go on?
There, bro, isn't it?
Active?
Yeah, we active.
That is it from your birth name, Christian.
Yeah.
And you grew up in a Portmore. Which part of Portmore you grew up?
So I grew up in a place named Clifton. That's in the Bernard Lodge section. So. That's really where I spent a majority of my life.
Yeah.
Prior to that, though, I also lived in Kingston, but we're moving a lot, you get me? So also I had school in Portmore, so it was really best for that. But I've only known really Clifton for most of my life still.
Right.
Feel I'm a soul tied. Shot but that she never force right. Man, I carry phone around, but me is mobile.
So I attended Nagohead Primary School.
And then from Nagohead, which way you reached?
I had graduated from Nagohead and went to KC. We left there and we started pursue higher education now since at Michael. I was studying same thing like graphic design, art and like digital media and them things like I was more interested in those things.
Postpone. Call it nanny, me tell you for call it granny. Call it daddy, mama, me say all it. They call my daddy to someone.
Whatever you find as your niche, you just capitalize on that really.
And therefore now you then discovered your passion for music.
Yeah, in a sense, like I always loved the music, but I never thought that I would get up and say, pen to paper, or word to beat, you get me? So it really is a blessing per se, because I didn't even know that.
Right.
More that I have this talent, you get me?
Who are some of the artists that you look up to as a juvenile?
Skilly,
right.
Listen, be a Skilly. Other than that, I usually lean more to the American type of music, so like growing up is be a like Lil Wayne, few Lil Wayne is in me, Thug.
Yeah.
People like shape the rap industry now, yeah.
Right.
Chalice, feed me so much for Jagga Philly. Primary ready and my life like an image. I love the view of the looking panoramic.
Nobody no 100% original unless you want to be really authentic, you see it? So when me look on it now and what me feel me I do, as well as the team around me too, you see it? Like them push me to make different type of music. And I'm happy to see them embrace like that type of energy there.
Do you think trap dancehall is here to stay?
Trap dancehall is here to stay. There is no rule to trap. There is no rule to trap. Like it name trap like box, but it's so free. You can do anything that you want to do.
Battery your package a box up on a sunny. Shawty me pull up in all these Emma movie get the Rari. Malibu in she couple billion, no she have to pop.
What song are you currently promoting now?
Alright, so we have Jagga Philly. So we're promoting that heavily.
Who produced Jagga Philly?
Alright, so producer of Jagga Philly, Little Villain.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need that too.
So is that in-house producer that like him dip on the team or how
team there.
Okay. Big up yourself, my general. Big up yourself. When you tell mommy and daddy say, yo, listen, music me I do, you know. How them did feel about that?
Oh, they don't know still, but they gonna find out one way or the next to get me.
So them feel like you do? Like you just do home at the time?
Not really. Like I do work too, you see.
Oh, you have a 9 to 5. So, okay.
Yeah.
You also depict your art through other channels, like you paint, but you also tell me say you're a fashion designer, you design your own beats and them things. Expound on that some more for you. The painting and designing. And you're just your artistic
like a creative process
overall,
around them.
Right.
Alright. So from when I was younger still, like I'm always like drawing from about youth. Anything I see my mark up. But I always wonder why I mark up things, but from this we can know say there's this potential in a person and this. So that's why I feel like we should have honed them talents there. Cause it's not a case where it's like my parents was like, or anybody, or almost like, yo, keep use the paper and draw. Remember there's a stereotype, or me feel there's a stereotype of people draw them be like, oh, them dunce. Or people want to hear, oh, it's a skill in the end of the day, you see me?
Jagga Philly is uptown browning, astounding, shawty astounding.
Before you go, bro, I want to make the people know which part them can stream all of your music, where them can follow you up on your socials, where them can book you. Anything else where you promote, make them know.
Alright, bet. So you can find me at Galaksi._bag on Instagram. Galaksi on all streaming platforms. Jagga Philly out now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present to you DJ Ovamarz. He won the Red Bull Culture Clash mixing competition in 2024 and he's also the resident DJ here at Bamboo Bar and Lounge. Ovamarz, you ready for start the interview, bro?
Yeah, bro.
Alright, ready, forward, let's go!
Mixmaster is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Take Charge, 77 Energy Drink, double the energy, double the vibe, and by Sunshine Snacks Day Old Plantain Chips, nature's best bunch, flavor that sings.
Dancehall love me everything. Dancehall love me everything. Dancehall love me everything. Jungle is.
So we're there at Bamboo Car Wash in a Barbican, and you're up on the turntables in our Mixmaster segment this week. First things first, more ask you, bro. This jockeying is such a competitive field, and it takes a while to even break in and make a name for yourself. But why did you say, yo, here, I'm no business about them thing there, may I work with this?
So I feel like you just have to determine your scene. And with me, because I started DJing 2 years ago, and for where we reach now, is a result of just low and hard work. And you have to kind of just go feet. Right. You know what I say? So, yeah.
You're also studying or pursuing a degree at UA. What are you studying?
Software engineering.
How difficult is it for you to focus on your studies, focus on getting your degree, and doing playouts at events?
Rough still, but as I said, time management, balance, God. I mean, just have to pray and have a schedule and just work with it, do the work.
I could give the people some insight into a younger Ovamarz. First things first, what the name of mommy and daddy give?
Amari Clark.
Where you grew up?
Ligani.
Which schools did you attend?
So I went to Trafalgar Prep and then I attended Arden and then I did 1 year at Pree.
So come put on the handcuff them. Remember me must get bail. Carry me go jail and in the I get sale.
So you started playing music 2 years ago, but I'm sure you were a fan or you were passionate about music from a tender age, right?
Yeah, I'd say the love really came from like third form. I used to write songs and then I had brethren that they go on to become producers and I was sparring with them, but I never went the producer route, Zine. So by sixth form, they asked me if me to be a DJ, I'ma say, yeah, that's the bring.
You remember your first play out where you ever do?
Yeah, it was at Pree. I used to sit on the benches outside of Pree, just my laptop and a speaker and a dream, and just play. People would have come sit down around, come hear the sound, and I used to do that just every day. And then Pree gave me my first event, so and then that did spiral into UE. Like I did a block party that same night when the people from Taylor did hear me. So from that, just that.
If you can recall, what was the crowd size like at both events, and how nervous were you?
Pree, I'd say basically 70% of the population that went to Pree, they were there because it was they were opening Pree Polytech at the time, so it was the opening for that. And then for the block party the same night, it was an early set, so not much people were there, but I still got the experience. So.
From them first two events there, are you a Pree, bro? What did you learn from then that you say, you know what, alright, I learn this, I learn that, and I go improve on it moving forward, and which brings us to today's date?
I learned that you need to invest in your craft, Zine, because when I first started, I never had my board or anything, Zine. So you have to take the risk and invest in your craft and really just dwell in it.
Who are some of the DJs that you did look up to as a juvenile?
Alright, so definitely I'd say my favorite DJ is Kryptic Live. Growing up, I'd listen to Captain Collins on the radio. You have Dope Caesar from Africa, Kevi Kinetic out here, Travis Chromatic, Walla Chromatic, really. Travis, Creep, Heavy D, all of them. Yeah, so I'd say those are some of my favorite DJs.
What's the number one song where if you draw feet, you must get a forward in the event?
Yo, say Skippa, the way feel like that run the place. Yeah, did an event last night, them run it about 7-8 times. So yeah, that's the top song right now.
And with that, on that note, what your song for 2025? What the number one song for 2025 for you?
My favorite song this year was probably not What You Feel Like, but the one that dropped before that, 10 past 2, yeah.
For the whole of 2025, bro? That are your favorite song?
It bad still. Yeah? It bad still. So, me just say that.
Was Skippa your artist for the year, or is it another artist?
I'd say my artist for the year are Asian still. Yeah, way up on. What else him drop? Balance, all them songs there from the late 2024 coming to now. I'd give it to him, but Skippa is also there.
The time when I'm ready, when my day upon the telly, send the food and I'm selling out the dial light steady.
A year from now, let's say December 2026 next year, where do you see yourself?
I want to be doing some bigger events still, like I Love Soca and hopefully Zimmy and those type of events, those big events. That's where I want to get.
Well, Ovamarz, no other part of the show more I make the people know where them can find you on all your social media platforms, where them can stream your mixes, anything else where them can book you, and anything else where you promote. Let them know.
Okay, so you can hit me up on IG at Ovamarz, TikTok Ovamarz_. My SoundCloud is Ovamarz with 2 Z's. That's where you can find my mixes. If you can't get me on my IG, you can link up Rock Jam Entertainment, Zine.
Wanna say, when you're hungry? Alright, no worry on yourself. Something is cooking up, but you're gonna have to wait until after this break to see what's going on.
There are lots of reasons to believe in a dog food brand. Great nutrition, great price, and your dogs love the taste. But what if it's also made for Caribbean dogs? No artificial colors or flavors, with an eye on the environment, so we only use paper bags. Then you will be just as happy as your dog, truly. It's true, we love dogs.
Ray and Never, feel we culture, yo!
New beginning, we winning, so share our spirit where you're living, yeah.
Share it!
I make we all a one bar, you don't know we come from far.
From far, anytime we rep, feel we country. Rare rum, it have to come with we.
No matter with the bad vibes.
Poor rare rum, a celebration time.
I feel we culture. Make we show ya Jamaica the culture.
Ray and Nephew overproof, and we just a do it to the culture.
Drink responsibly.
Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah. Well, if you have a thirst for your need to quench, get a buckle for yourself and for your friends. Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah. And that is evident.
Pick your flavor.
The mango, peach or the grape. The fruit punch punching with great taste. The pineapple, lemon of a zest. Yes, girls food drink are the best, that's no mistake. Well, if you have a thirst for your need to quench, on only one drink you can depend. Girls food drink are the best fruit drink, yeah. And that is evident.
From private functions to major events, let's hear some more about his journey in our Panda Fyah segment.
Panda Fyah is brought to you by Carl's Tomato Ketchup and Hot Pepper Sauce, where quality joins affordability. Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix make golden moments, and by New Pack more than just value.
How did your passion for food develop? Where did it all come from?
Well, it all came from just watching cooking channel, Food Network, you know. There was a main show that I always watched was Iron Chef America. That's what really inspired me to be in this business here today. This is what I do: catering, private house calls, luncheons, dinners, staff parties, Christmas parties.
How supportive is family towards your endeavors, and did they provide any form of assistance or nurturing in the early years?
Well, I must say I'm very thankful for my parents. They have never said to me, "I find something." They always have supported me in anything I want. I'm just fortunate to have both of my parents in my life still, you know. But they never ever like tried to discourage me from doing what I wanted. They always motivated me to do what I wanted. And say, "You want to do this? Do it." When I just started doing this, it was extremely hard. It's hard to sit down at home doing nothing, right? And now we're here. We're at work almost every day for the week, and before it was rough, not telling a lie.
Does word of mouth help your business?
100%. That is what has gotten me here. No advertising, no big billboards, nothing like that. Word of mouth does this business very good and does it well. If your food don't taste good, you're not going to get. If your food don't taste good, you know, because you'll be sitting at home doing nothing. So you know you're doing something wrong.
31 years ago, Future Troubles, now known as Future Fambo, had a #1 hit on the RJR Top 40 chart with Kung Fu. Let's get the backstory behind that 1994 track in our Fyah Culture segment.
Fyah Culture is powered by Ray White Overproof Rum. Fyah Culture.
How did Kung Fu come about?
Well, you know, Kung Fu song come about by going to
I used to go to Mr. Cole's studio, that's Roof International. Then Jigsy King Tony Curtis used to be the man, and President Brown and Shaggy Wonder. You understand? And then I rent a DVD cassette, not video VRC, that's what I call it. And there was a guy who bodyguard a boss daughter, and the boss daughter take him to a party, but he never know if he dance. And she said she want to dance with him, but meanwhile she dance with him now, he might do this. And he come to me and say, "Rotted, you kiss me barefoot." You can't fool dance that. So I just come up with it. Who this one you new for life with troubles and dance kung fu. When I do it in a passy girl, I do it in a bam.
Dancehall crew for life with troubles and dance kung fu. Man, I do it in a passy girl, I do it in a crew.
I entered with on the talent show, because I couldn't used to have a talent show. Even Sugar Demos was on that show. Not for you know him as Merciless, you know. Leonard Barkley is a very good friend of mine, so. And RIP to him still, you know. And I won the contest, so I had to go and record the song now. So them time there, it was Thursday day time, where in book Gussie Clark and Exterminator used to work the same Thursday too. I know them have 3 studios around there.
The massive and dancehall crew. Who this one ya? You feel the massive and dancehall crew.
That song was recorded at Penthouse Studio. Well, I think it was the same Thursday, but that time Shocking Vibes didn't have a studio yet. So they used to record there too. So Jermaine was a big man them time there. From Penthouse. Dave Kelly was to work for him and stuff then. Record the IIO and like recording that week, yeah. Next week Mighty Mike play it, done.
Kung Fu was produced by Courtney Cole for Roof International. So you say you had to enter a competition and you won.
Yes.
And that's how you got the opportunity to voice the song for Courtney.
Yeah, because that was part of the
prize.
The prize, right. So them time they would have win about 5,000. So 5,000 $1994 $5,000. I'm a billionaire. Could have never name it off, man. Could have never drink it off.
When you heard Kung Fu on the radio for the first time, how did you feel?
But I'm excited, you know. I jump up like a kid just get a brand new bicycle, you know. I'm just full with joy, I'm just excited. I just kunomono.
Who this one ya? You feel the massive and dancehall crew. Who this one ya?
How did your family and your friends react at the time?
No, them say rich. They tell everybody just walk past the other. Warren! I say, why you there? Boy, you're rich! I say, why you say so here? Be a bite bag and play a song parade. They tell you a song play parade, you're rich. I don't like no way. Your song play parade, suffer.
When Kung Fu took off and went to #1 on the charts, how did that impact your life? How did it change your life?
Boy, I tell you, yo, it was a good feeling. And that's how my chip get licked, you know. When from a young youth, my chip get wet up there because I'm so young, and then passport, I travel to New York, I got Miami, I got Barbados. We just excited and just. But at the time, we never do music business, we just had the music.
I do it in a party, girl, I do it in a crew. All Google massive dance kung fu. Radigan massive dance kung fu.
So do you still perform Kung Fu in your sets, in performances?
No, I don't perform it.
Why not?
I just figure like say people don't want to hear it. Because the new brother people don't know. They don't want to hear Roger Wild out. Girl, I get wild out tonight.
This one, you feel the massive and dancehall crew. Follow picture troubles on dance kung fu. Man, I do it.
It's all about caring for senior cats in our True Tip of the Week. Listen up.
It's now time for your True Tip of the Week, brought to you by True Pet Food.
Aging cats, senior cats, how do we treat them? How do we deal with them?
Okay, so when it comes to senior cats, we do recommend taking to the vet twice a year. So obviously when it's like an adult, once everything is going good, you take them once a year for like their annual vaccines, checkup. But as you know, we do recommend every 6 months. We do recommend getting full blood work just to make sure everything is going good, because as they age, of course, they're prone to arthritis. Kidney disease is very big in cats. So we do recommend doing blood work twice a year on senior cats. I personally consider senior 7 years and above, because of course cats and dogs age much faster than we do. So yeah, we recommend twice a year, getting them checked up, regular vet visits. Jamaica doesn't have all of that right now, but when it comes to food, there is certain things you could give them. There's diets for seniors that you could probably bring in.
How can you tell when a cat is in its senior years?
So you will see they may lose some muscle mass. Some of them, like I said, are prone to arthritis, so you may see them slow down a little bit. Actually, like my black cat, funny enough, he was fully black, and as he's gotten older, he has now white all over hair, on his chest. So
like a gray.
He is getting gray, yes. So he is getting gray hairs, even by his eyes, by his eyebrows. So you do see changes in their fur, in just their muscle mass, and just how they look. You will see they're getting senior.
What's the age limit for a cat?
It really just depends. So a lot of people in Jamaica are not used to their cats living long because outside is super dangerous. So they can get hit by a car, they can, get kicked by someone, any kind of abuse, or it's just too dangerous outside. So sometimes when they're outdoors, you see their lifespan maybe like 3 years. But I'm used to indoor cats, and like I told you, I had one that was 15 and a half, and my other one, my black cat, is actually turning 15. So indoors, they do have a longer lifespan. And they can live up to, I've met cats in the clinic that are 21 years old.
In terms of the eating pattern, does it change?
It depends on the cat. I find that Jamaican cats love them belly. That is how I catch most of the ones that I'm doing TNRs for. But some of them, they will slow down, some of them won't. It just depends. So things you have to look out for. As I get older too, you want to watch out for any kind of dental disease, which is why also vet checks are important. So that may slow them down, but that is one thing that I look at. Once they're still eating, I know they're good.
Is the mobility slowed down?
Yeah, mobility is definitely slowed down. You do see where they're maybe not as playful, definitely not as playful as a kitten. So they may just sleep a lot more than when they're in their like teenage years, and they just move a bit slower.
What's your recommendation in terms of caring for senior cats?
So there are different things you can do. There are different supplements. Obviously it's based on the cat, and you talk to your vet about it. There are supplements that you could do. We actually have joint supplements. So of course, if they're arthritic, you can give them certain joint supplements to help with that. Like I said, food, make sure they're eating, make sure they're getting their regular checkups. They still need their vaccines, regular vet checks just to make sure there's nothing secondary happening. So that's why blood work is super important for senior cats as well.
Alright, my side, we're at the close of this week's episode of Pree Dis Show. I hope you guys enjoyed your Christmas, ate a lot of good food, and be prepared to lose that weight in 2026. Speaking of 2026, Happy New Year when it comes. Then, I'm your host Naldo Addi, signing out of Half a Tree. On behalf of the entire Pree Dis team, big up on yourself.
Pree Dis is brought to you by Magnum Tonic Wine, Campari Red Passion, Ray White Overproof Rum, Cal's where quality joins affordability, 7 Energy Drink, Sunshine Snacks Day-O Plantain Chips, and by Gold Seal Flour and Festival Mix.